everyone, I'm Al Michaels, here for more great NFL action with my partner, John Madden. And hold on, because this is going to be a good one.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere in the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The Wildcats have some good receivers too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. Coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
They do stuff like that these days. You get all warmed up, stretch a little, then you get together as a team, say a little something, then you start going crazy.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. And we go back to the game. The kickoff team lines up.
Will be kicking off to start the game. Number two, back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 6-yard line. The 30. Ready to go on offense for the first time. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 34. They'll go from the I formation. Number 27. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. Number 9 starts out of the shotgun. Drops back, looking downfield, on the run. Gain of 7. The Wildcats appear to have a big advantage on the defensive side of the ball, John. So what about the other guys? What are they going to try to do offensively?
I'd expect to see him keep him off balance. You know, some draws, some reverses, some screens, things like that are designed to take away their pursuit and aggressiveness.
And he is bumped out of bounds. At midfield, they blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
Closing in, looking for a receiver, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. He was in perfect position to make that catch.
Yeah, the receiver showed great concentration looking that one right into his hands.
Chicago with 6 defensive backs. Dropping back, he surveys the field, gets rid of it. Here's an opening. The 30. He wasn't satisfied with just making the catch on that play.
This play was about pure speed. The receiver made a few quick moves at the line and then outran the defender to the ball.
To the air on first down. Looking for an option. Throwing. Catch made on the run. Gain of 4. Again with the carry. Just about a yard on the run.
On the run, 1 yard gain on the play.
They need 6. Ball on the 15-yard line. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. A little off target, but caught. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs. if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
They get the call again. Down he goes at the 3-yard line. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline. So it's 2nd and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line. With the pass, thrown behind, but caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. The quick pass from the quarterback is there for the score.
That was great vision by the quarterback. He looked the defense off his receiver and then turned and fired it to the open guy.
Number 3 comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. They're probably telling their defense to get them the ball back so they can go score again.
Booming kick downfield. He downs it in the end zone. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game.
On the return.
They line up in the I formation.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bust his grill. Set.
Going to the left. Halfback takes the toss, picks up 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 24.
Bring that pain, baby. We'll see.
On the call.
Holding.
Dan got caught holding.
Heck, he practically tried to undress him there.
It's now 2nd and long after the penalty. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Watch this. When you talk about not giving up on a play, having a motor that's always running, this is it right here. He gets a good shot at him and misses, but he comes back and he still ends up making the tackle.
Only one man back. They'll play things tighter on the outside.
Bulldog under. Fire out. Get the ball.
Throwing right in stride. Number 1 records the tackle at the 49. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
They got nothing.
Terrell comes in motion.
Here come the heat.
Tosses it left. Thomas couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Drops back. He tried to scramble but couldn't find any running room.
That's one of those plays where it might have been better just to throw the ball away.
Bring the pain. Set. Bust his grill.
Pressure with the throw, and he hits his target.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Take him out.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
That's all you. Hit him low.
Handed it off to the back. Thomas couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
go. Come on. Fire out. Bring the pain.
Under pressure, throwing short to the right side. Number 58 stops him for negative yardage. Thomas displayed great concentration on that reception.
That guy can make a reception on any ball thrown in his general direction.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is the home team 7, Chicago 0.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Dropping back, Hunts closing in. No chance to get it off as they close on a break. Let's get back to the action on the field. Maynard will try to pin them inside the 10. Here's the kick, and he chooses not to return this one. And this will be a touchback. They line up in the I formation. He sees something in the defense. Number 27. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there. Number 9 sets up. And he stopped at the 26-yard line. Number 27 couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Pressure coming. He's looking. Scrambling. Takes off. Breaking through. The 40. The 50. And he ducks out of bounds at the 42. This guy can run when he has to, John. It was a perfect play call in that situation.
I think they made that play up in the fly.
Again, they'll get the call. Pressure. Throwing. Almost got it. So he dropped it, and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it.
Number 9 gets set. Hand it off to the back. Washington with the stop at the 42-yard line. He doesn't get much there, and he needs a breather as he looks to the sideline. Chicago comes out in their nickel package.
Get in there, Ron.
Number 81 moves in motion. Surveying the field. Good protection. Under pressure. Slings it to the outside. Good play by the defender to get in there and disrupt the pass.
The line has to do a better job of protection or they're going to get their quarterback killed.
Number 3 leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. He gets off the long field goal try. Number 3 got all of that one and makes the field goal. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. He got all of that one. He takes a knee. No return this time, and the offense heads out onto the field, taking over at the 20. Thomas, the lone back.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Mad dog over. They got nothing. D-up.
Hand off to the tailback. Thomas didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Closing in, steps up into the pocket. They bring the blitz, bring him down from the side.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men into blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting to protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
Pressure coming, looking for a receiver. He hits his receiver, and they come up short after the catch.
On a pass play, there's no excuse for a play that doesn't carry the receiver past the first down mark.
This will be his second punt of the game. Here's the punt. From the 40-yard line. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. So a tremendous punt return that goes all the way for 6.
You know how baseball has a specialist that just close out games? Football has these guys who can just flat out return kicks.
Number 3 comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop it.
Once again, John, special teams, a big part of this game and so many games. And the offense now goes right back onto the field after that punt return for a touchdown.
And now they've got their defense fired up and ready to make another stop. They can force them into 3 and out and punt again. Boy, you talk about a scenario. That coverage team will have to go right back out there and try and stop that guy from doing it back to back.
Only one man in the backfield. Man in motion. They'll mark it at the 27-yard line. Gain of 10. Under a yard to go. Ball on their own 27. Wildcats come out in a nickel pass. Pressure, good play in the backfield by Smith. The protection broke down there.
That's just a case of an overload where the defense had more guys rushing than the offense had blocking.
Stewart gets set. Give it to the halfback. Number 58 breaks the play up in the backfield. So that tackle now gives him 4.
On the offense. The penalty is declined. 4th down.
This punt will be his 3rd. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one, but he made the right decision there.
Split backs this time. Under pressure, surveys the field, looking long down the right side of the field. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Number 27. Gain of 2. Number 9, directing traffic. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
Dropping back, closing in, surveying the field. Rolling right, gets the pass off at the 30. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. He's looking. He's going for it all. He couldn't get his feet down in the end zone.
And that's just a case of him not knowing where he was. He has to be...
Back to the field. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
On the 22-yard line.
Calling an audible. Hand it off again.
Holding.
Number 44 grabs him on that play.
You got a big old handful of jersey there.
After the penalty, it's now 2nd and long. The Wildcats line up in a 5-receiver set this time. It's rid of it. No trouble making that catch.
That's what these receivers are always looking for. A soft coverage or a hole in the zone where they can break free and wait for the pass to get there. On a 3rd and short situation like this, the defense has to be ready for anything.
Again with the run, number 27 picks up just enough. They'll come out on 1st down and we'll try to make this red zone visit a successful one. 1st and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Only one man back. Looks like he's changing the play. He'll get it again. Not a whole lot on that carry. He'll take himself out of the game for a play or two.
Here's where the defense needs to make a big play. Maybe they bring some heat with a blitz or they change up the coverage. That way they can force the offense into making a mistake and keep them from getting any points before the half.
They come out in a dime package. Pressure coming with the throw. Touchdown, Wildcats. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of them so that kind of thing doesn't happen.
And it's up, and he tacks on the extra point. Great run, 24 straight points.
They've really been playing some good football lately. They finally seem to have it all put together.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. From the 1-yard line. The Bears have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 16-yard line. Should be interesting to see if they want to try to pick up some points before the half or just play it safe and run the ball here on 1st down. A little over a minute left.
Here comes the heat.
Hand it off to the back. Number 56 records the tackle at the 18-yard line.
Now the defense just can't be trying to strip the ball here. The last thing they want to do is let them get a 1st down and run out the rest of the clock. If they can hold them these next 2 downs, their offense might get the ball back.
Sideline to sideline.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. And on 3rd down, I wouldn't expect to see anything but a run. 8 to go. Ball on their own 18. Stewart gets set. Looks like a gain of about 2 on that count. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out.
Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Drops back, gets rid of it, and it's complete. And he's brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll head right back to the line. Pressure, guns it left side. He has room. Across midfield, he flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
Number 81 never seems to go down on the first hit as we take a look at his rushing total and yards after contact. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the throw, the 40. Number 9 doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there. Here's the spot we're trying to add to the lead before the half can backfire. All it takes is one mistake, and it could be the defense that's scoring. That's why the quarterback has to throw it hard to the sideline so that no one can jump the pass and pick it off.
Drops back, looking for a receiver, going for 6. What a catch. Touchdown, Wildcats. He just put the ball up there, and the receiver ran it all the way in for the score.
That was a great play. That guy just snapped the ball out of the air, tucked it under his arm, and just wasn't going to be stopped till he reached the goal line.
The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Number 3. In to kick this one off. He gets the kick away. He'll choose to just down this one and start the 20.
One thing as a defender you want to avoid is trying to take a gamble for a turnover and then giving up a big play that lets them get points before the half.
Get at him! Bust his grab! Eagle left!
Under pressure, throwing. The pass ball's incomplete.
They'd need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
Set! Catch the ball, man! That's all you!
Thomas. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
7-yard gain on the play.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
We'll go back to the play on the field. Welcome back as we get the second half underway. Booming kick downfield. Breaks free. Gets away. The Bears need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 17. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 17. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Going to the right. Number 54 drags the ball carrier down behind the line. Lost about 2 yards. The Wildcats come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby. You got it. Set. Ain't got nothing.
With the pass, and his pass is completed. They complete the pass for the first down.
That showed awareness by the receiver. He knew just where he had to go to get the first down, crossed the marker, and then looked for more.
Stewart sets up. Closing in, slings it over the middle. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
Throwing short to the right side. And he's tackled behind the line by number 56. Shelton made a terrific catch.
Practicing a play again and again makes it look easy when they run it in game situations.
3rd and 15 coming up. Stewart gets set. The Bears using motion.
Get out, deep.
Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
They're going to bring in the punt team for the 5th time so far. Here's the kick. There's a flag on the play. This could be a good return.
Holding on the offense. The penalty is declined. First down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 24. Going to the air on 1st down. Goes with a short pass to the right side. The 30. And he ducks out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And we're back. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
The 40-yard line.
Gets the call. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
Ball carrier, 1-yard gain on the play.
And they need about 9. Ball on their own 41. They'll go from the I formation. Pressure coming. Throws it. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short, he can throw them long, he can throw them medium, he can throw them anywhere.
The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him. Pull back handoff. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Just about a 3-yard gain there. Seven yards to go. The Wildcats line up in the shotgun. Pressure, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Brown. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
Number 8 sets up. Man in motion. Surveying the field. Gives this one a ride to the left. The pass ball's incomplete. Williams was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
About a 51-yard attempt here. And it's on its way. And the kicker got all of that one. That kick goes right through the uprights as he adds another 3 to the score. Number 3 is just about ready to kick this one away. He got all of that one. From the 2. So after being forced to punt the last time they had it, the offense heads back out onto the field. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Pass play here on first down. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation. Because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
2nd and a deuce. Ball on their own 24. Booker goes in motion. Dropping back with the throw. Stretches and grabs it. Stewart flings that pass in there.
Now that is a great throw. Quarterback surveyed the field, found the open guy, and got the ball to him in a hurry.
Hit him low. You got him. 90 boy. Cowboy.
Handed off to the back. The 40. He goes down at the 43-yard line. Picks up 10 yards. 2nd down and short. The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Incomplete.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Thomas. Pressure coming with the pass. This pass is incomplete.
Pass interference on the defense.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. He tucks it away. Good play in the backfield by number 56. Thomas couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Stewart sets up. Pressure. Throwing. Right in stride. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
The Wildcats come out in a nickel package.
Give it all you got. You got him. Here comes the heat.
Hand off to the tailback. He shakes a defender. The 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Chicago. So a touchdown after an unbelievable run.
That guy just wouldn't stop. The coach would have been satisfied with a first down. Looks like we got a bonus plan on that one.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play call.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
From the 2-yard line.
In the first half, the other team let their guard down and seemed unprepared for what they were going to face out there. You can be sure that they made some adjustment, and they're going to come out more focused now.
Hand it off to the back. Breaks free. The 30. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 32.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Number 8 gets set. They give it to the halfback. Loses one tackle. Keeps his feet moving. Power running there to move the sticks.
You know, the defense had him stop short, but he did a heck of a job of busting through the tackle to get enough for the first down.
going to the air on first down. He's looking, launches this one to the left, and it's intercepted. The quarterback was ready to get hit and just threw it up for grabs.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
Hand it off. The 50.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back. That's about as good a block as you're going to see.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with Wildcats ahead of the Bears, 34-7. And we'll start the fourth quarter. The Wildcats come out in a nickel package. Clark, the motion man.
Down. Got all you got. Bulldog under. Give it all you got. Hawkeye right.
Thomas wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started. Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
Pass play here on first down. Under pressure with the pass. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Closing in. Big opening. Slips the tackle. Can't bring him down. Johnny had nobody open, so he takes off and picks up some nice yardage.
And that was an athletic play right there. Gave him a little gap. He turned it into a big gap and some big yardage.
Drops back.
Right here is how he can hurt you. They get him in a third down situation. But if they can give him a lane to run through, he's going to take it. And right there, he takes it for a big first down.
Pressure coming with the pass. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Second and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
90 ball.
Thomas. Nice play fake. Gunning this one to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Big time catch in the end zone, John. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. I'll tell you, they keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
From the 5-yard line. The 30, and he slips out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Holding on the receiving team.
John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 22. Handed off to the back. Number 27. Couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Get the ball.
Pressure with the throw. Almost picked off. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance on an interception than he had right there.
Drops back with the pass. The pass ball's incomplete. That drop pass brings up 4th down.
Drops on 3rd down that would have gotten you a 1st down could really demoralize a team. Your quarterback makes a good throw, but the guy on the other end can't come up with it.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 29. Still not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back down onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
The Wildcats come out in a nickel package.
Get outside. Bust his grill. Get in there.
Thomas keeps his grill, and he's brought down at the 36. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
Second and 8. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Drops back, under pressure, gets rid of it, behind him, and he has it across midfield. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. Stepping up, throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Closing in, gets rid of it, almost intercepted. He thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
Dimebacks in for this play.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Dropping back. And he's brought down in the backfield by Smith. Another one. That makes 4 times they've brought him down. Maynard lines up in the backfield for the punt. Number 7 is back to receive this kick. From the 4-yard line. Can't bring him down.
Got an inadvertent face mask.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Calling an audible. The Wildcats using motion. Counter play that goes for maybe a couple.
Gain of 2 on the play.
9 yards to go. Ball on their own 21. Minimal gain there, and it looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays. Quarterback back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Stay after him.
Dropping back, surveying the field. Nice. That reception brings his total to 6.
You catch the ball like this, you think the defense would start double covering this guy. The thing is, I think he'd still find a way to get open.
Number 8 sees something in the defense. Another run, loses the defense. Tackle at the 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. Barlow. Pressure coming, buying time, gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Number 27 couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Uses the pump, goes over the middle, picked off. Holman did his homework, and it showed there.
That may have just been a case of miscommunication. Nothing seemed to go right there.
Man in motion. Throwing on first down. Steps up into the pocket with the pass. White was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
2 minutes to go.
Here comes the heat.
Going to the air on first down. He's looking with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. Good pass rush, John, as they try to disrupt the timing.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. And so running out of both time and downs, they'll have to pick up the first down here to keep their very slim hopes alive.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Gee up.
Drops back. Pressure. He's on the run. So it's first and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
They got nothing.
Missed tackle. He tried to pick up the yardage himself on that play.
It looked like the defense was ready for that one. They were able to stop him for a minimal gain. The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline, because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
Dropping back with the throw, and it's complete. Touchdown, Bears. What a catch in the end zone.
That's a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone. He has a knack for finding ways to get open when there's a lot of traffic.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. The Bears have just made it a 2-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
Here we go. They don't get it. This one is just about in the book. It's first and 10. Using motion. Hand it off to the back. Just won't go down. Chicago will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts left. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge. And that's how he got by the first down mark.
Hand off to the tailback. Chicago calls a timeout. That's their second. 2nd and 2 coming up here.
On the play.
Come on, Gardner. Drop back. Drop. Set.
Hand it off. Breaking through. The 20. So the defense can use its last timeout here after first down, but 2 kneel downs will close this game out. They line up in the I formation. He sees something in the defense. They give it to the halfback. The Bears call a timeout. That's their final timeout. 8 to go. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they keep it on the ground for the score.
I'll tell you, he took that thing and he never looked back.
Number 3 comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 84, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. He downs it in the end zone.
Any run plays in the playbook should be thrown out because they need points fast, and the only way they're going to get them is by throwing the ball.
Passing on first down. Under pressure, gets the pass off, and he's ridden out at the 24. They have to move him down quickly here on second down.
Bust his grill. They got nothing.
Dropping back, closing in, throws it out over to the left. Uses the down. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. They're going to go with a no-huddle. Bill stopped the clock with the spike. The Wildcats come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Terrell in motion. Pressure coming with the dive. And John, he makes the call and does it himself.
What they have to do to stop that kind of play is get a good rush up the middle for the tackle and have the ends take an outside rush to keep them in the pocket. And that's what will happen. The only thing they can do here is to get the first down and try and get out of bounds.
Only one man back.
49-yard line.
Here come the heat.
And he picks up just enough to convert. The corners playing off a bit.
On the play.
Bring the pain.
Spike stops the clock. The Bears line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
Get at him, D. Get up, line. Set.
He surveys the field, launches this one to the right. Incomplete. Tough break for the offense. He just couldn't bring that pass in.
Even though that pass was incomplete, that kind of pass stretches the defense, softening up the middle for passes underneath, while allowing the running game to take advantage of a little more room at the line of scrimmage.
They'll probably try one long throw downfield. This pass is incomplete. The Wildcats call a timeout. They have one timeout left. Giving some cushion on the outside.
Lucy. Set.
Drops back with the pass, and it's complete.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the home team 41, Chicago 21.
This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.